What we do good here is on the first moving, we stay on the side of zone. So this was us. We just stayed on the side of zone, and now we were in a good spot to get a refresh, but unfortunately there was no really good refresh opportunities, right? Now the zone double pulls forward to our side. So all we literally have to do is get like to this layer. And the reason why we want to play this layer is because what are the chances that it pulls up a hill? 50%. The zone could pull this way, it could pull back. So those are the two good options. But then if it pulls up towards this way or pulls up towards this way, then we're going to have to elevate up. So if you're down here, you're basically screwed if it pulls up or if it pulls up this way. But if you're on this layer, if it pulls down, you can always go down. But if it pulls up, you have an easy rotate. But what you're going to see from me is what I do good is I go early, but then I drop here. That is a mistake. I need to be elevating up here. I can't stay and I can't play low. If you look at this team where they are, they're actually in a really good spot. I like where they are. I think this is exactly where I should be, because not only are they on the side of zone, they like no one's on their left because of this hill. They are also like somewhat elevated, so if it pulls up, they're not screwed. And what you're gonna see later is because we're down here, yes, we're saving mats because we're on low ground, but also it's hard to get kills because there's no one really up here or down here with us. So then we get a bad pull. It ends up pulling up. It pulls up and diagonally that way. So now we're fucking fucked because I have no mats. We don't have whites to tank, and we have to like wrap around, and then we end up dying. But if we were on this layer that I was talking about earlier, if we were like right here, we still could have had a chance to do good this game. So here we're ready to go on zone switch, which is good. It pulls forward, and then as you can see, I'm blocking my sides over here, which is basically useless when you think about it, right? Blocking the top makes sense because height might see us. But the most important side to block is this backside. So if you look at our positioning, right? We're the deepest team, so no one's going to be over here. So there's no real point in blocking this side, especially because I have these tops blocked. Now, if height was right there, yeah, it makes sense. But they're not right there. And I don't block my back here. Like, what if there's just a guy in this cone, two guys, and they just pump me, boom, 150, and they jump in. This solo right here runs on my back and then pumps me 80. So I'm doing all this to block this side, but I didn't do anything to block this side, which is the most important side to block. Look, there's still no one here. Let's see when someone actually gets over there and can shoot me. Okay, now maybe they could pump me. But by then, we already would have been on the right side, on the front already. But because I didn't block my side, and I took 80 damage, which doesn't seem that significant, but now I have to heal. We need to stop. We need to use hards. And now we're letting all these teams get front when we had priority on everybody. And this little thing of me not blocking my sides is what snowballed into us having a worse game than we could have had. Mistake I make here is we're on the 7th zone. And this zone is very special because the zone, none of the zone is in. Like, no one is in zone right now, which makes it really special in this jetpack season. So as you can see, we're on congested side, which is good in this season. And we're going to be one of the first teams that has to go. And something that I found from VODing is that people love to land center this season. No one really likes to land edge. People like to go deep, right? People don't really like to land on edge, like right where my cursor is, like right here. And you're going to see where we land. So we land here, which is not directly center. This is more center, but this is pretty center. And because we were one of the first teams to go, we are on a lower layer. And look how many people still are going. And they're going to land on top of us. And look how congested our spot is. So the problem is the positioning, obviously. If we were one of these last teams to go, yeah, that's fine. Let's go center. Because we can build on top of everybody else. Not congested at all. But because we're one of the first teams that has to go, what we should have done is land on edge. Because look how many teams are on edge. There's literally like nobody on edge compared to this middle part, which is just fucking insane. So what we should have done is just land literally right here and then just build up. And we're fine. Not only are we on the side on zone, so it's harder to get pre-edited. It's easier to look for pre-edits and kills. But our next zone rotate is going to be easier because there's less people around us and less people above us, so we can jetpack easier. But we end up burning like over 100 builds because My teammate dies, I have to hold, we get keyed, like so much shit happens, we have to rebox. And that could have all been prevented with a better landing spot. Alright, so we got 29th in Div 3, but it's on West. So as you guys know, I'm Div 2 on Central, but my teammate was 6, so I ended up playing Div 3 on West, and we got 29th. And I think like one game we died to a cheater, so we probably could have done better. But I learned a lot. Like we had 2 really good games, but there's a lot I need to improve on, as you can see from the video. And there's a lot that I don't understand yet that I didn't include. Like I was watching the VOD and I don't understand why we died, even though it's Div 3. It's like you'd feel like I would do really good in the games, but I didn't feel like I was doing as good as I should be. And right now I'm recording this. It's like fucking, let me see, 2:36 a.m. It's pretty cooked. I was supposed to record in the morning, right? But the thing is, I woke up late. So then because I woke up late, I couldn't finish recording my VOD or recording this before the tournament. So now I have to record it after the tournament. And then I was like lazy and procrastinating because at night I don't really like recording. So then now it's late at night. So then I'm gonna wake up late again probably. So you just see the cycle. It's so bad. And I changed my alarm to make it louder so I can't sleep through it because that shit was too quiet and like too peaceful. So I made like a better alarm so I'm not gonna sleep through it and shit. And what else? Yeah, we got the reload this week. The next video is gonna be me playing Div 2 West and Div 2 Central, like parts of it. And yeah, that was day 96.